Should drivers in Western New York brace for a new wave of car thefts?
Well, that's what new data from Buffalo Police seems to indicate.
Now, while the numbers never really dropped off all that much in the first place, we have learned there are some concerning issues possibly driving this latest spike. Here's the data we're talking about tonight. From January through November of this year, you can see why stolen cars were dominating the headlines for the first 8 months or so, more than 200 each month, peaking in June.
And the fall months, though, they brought some reprieve where numbers dipped under 200 for the first time since 2022, until November, when stolen vehicles jumped 25%. So our 7 News reporter Taylor Epps first took us through this crime trend in September. You may remember that. She spent the summer gathering stories from victims, law enforcement, and community groups, all working to solve the problem. At the time, we focused on the sheer number of cars being stolen and how it could send insurance costs up for all local drivers. With numbers trending back up now, Taylor, back on the story to help you understand where the problem stands right now. Plus, a local advocacy group laying out the 3 possibilities pushing the data back up this winter.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff and Leah. We're trying to get to the root of the problem here and find out why this is happening and what's being done to make sure this spike doesn't continue into the new year. So I'm checking in with Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia about what the plan is, Erie County District Attorney John Flynn about how his office is adding more manpower, and Dana Thompson, who's been working to hold these young offenders accountable and get to the root of the problem. But we'll start with Gretchen Morgan, who's finally starting fresh after 6 months of car drama.
I got the new license plate and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with it. Yes, I got taken for, yes, again and again, but I can move on.
Gretchen woke up one May morning to find one less car in her driveway in East Aurora.
My husband said, well, where's your car? I go, well, I'm not going to say the words, but what do you mean, where's my car? And it was gone.
And then the roller coaster starts. She shared cars with her son and husband to get to her 2 jobs because a rental would have been too expensive. Then, when she finally got her Kia back, she had to pay to get everything fixed and then go through the headache of trying to trade it in.
But the problem was, it only had 53,000 miles in 2019. Nobody realizes, but it comes up on a Carfax. First thing that comes up is stolen and recovered. Obviously, I don't want it, but I get it. Nobody else wants it because it almost killed a police officer.
Authorities say the 19-year-old thief who stole her car drove it to Tonawanda, where police tried stopping him. He drove away, dragging Officer David Piatek 60 feet.
I would have rather have them taken it and just crashed it into a building, totaled it. But when there's somebody involved, when I picked my car up, actually, I hated even being in it because the whole way from Tonawanda to here, I was thinking about that poor police officer that was trying to hold on for his dear life. I made me sick to my stomach.
Now, Officer Piatek is still recovering at home. Meantime, the teen who stole Gretchen's car is locked up, charged with attempted murder. But most of these young offenders don't wind up behind bars. Anyone under 16 comes here to family court.
The reality, too, is for the 16 and 17-year-olds, while I do potentially have jurisdiction, I never really get it.
So Erie County DA John Flynn says it's tough to prosecute them and help curb this problem. So he's adding more manpower to stop these thefts.
I actually put a second prosecutor to do stolen car cases. I'm thinking now to maybe even add a third.
And he still believes this is a trend that will die down.
There's some deterrent factor here in the sense that they don't want to get caught. All right? That's a given. They don't want to get caught. And so hopefully that will drive the numbers to continue going down.
But the reality is the numbers are back up.
We did see some success. The numbers went down. However, in November, the numbers started to go back up again.
So I asked Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia, why is that?
Is the weather the impacts, do you think, there with the November increase?
I can't say. I really don't know. I don't know if there's a couple of these kids that have gotten out of custody. That remains a big problem too.
He says these Kia boys feel empowered and just do it again and again.
And if there isn't accountability, people are going to do more. But it all comes down to family involvement, the family being involved, and getting some outside help.
We're talking about parents who are working 2 and 3 jobs. They're working second shift jobs. They're really trying to maintain their home, maintain their family, making sure that they don't get evicted from their homes. Like, there are real life situations situations happening in these families, and we find that out once we're bringing everyone together.
Dina Thompson runs the restorative justice program that kids get placed into. She says the families want to be involved and do better. 8 more youth offenders just completed the program.
They're innovative, they're smart, they just need the direction, they need the help.
And I asked her, why are they doing this? She points to 3 issues. 1, their mental health. Things are bad at home and they're acting out. 2, these teens have nothing to do after school or if they're suspended. 3, some are dealing with homelessness.
We have seen that youth have stolen cars in order for them and their friends to sleep in the cars.
So does she think this will die down? Yes.
But I also see this as a gateway. Yeah, they might not be doing this, but now what are they doing? Because the problems aren't going away.
Now, I checked in with the ladies who run the Western New York Stolen Vehicles Facebook page, and other than cars still being stolen, they tell me they're still working to bring these numbers down and help victims like Gretchen.
I think that something more has to be done.
Now, hey, don't forget about that class action lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai. The latest there is that a federal judge approved the settlement back in October. Now, the DA says the more we talk about this issue and focus on it, the easier it is for them to crack down on this problem. So let's keep that conversation going over on our WKBW Facebook page. And if this has happened to you, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is on your screen. Taylor Epps, 7 News, Buffalo.